It's Tuesday afternoon. I got up late. Whoops. We got some things to do today. What the hell's wrong with my eye? Oh well. Welcome to my vlog. That's dicked.
And welcome to my vlog.
So I don't know what the frig happened yesterday. I tried to upload the vlog. You got it uploaded, but then it just kind of hung there and sat around and looked like an idiot and didn't quite make it past the processing stage. So I had to delete it and re-upload it, and then it worked. So I don't friggin' know what happened. I don't know. That, and for some reason, my DSL keeps dropping connection here. Not sure what the hell its problem is. That's pissing me off, so oh well, I'll have to look into that. We'll try the old-fashioned unplug it, wait 10 seconds. Good enough. Oh, where the frick's the friggin' power hole now? And we'll see if that fixes it. I don't know why, but it keeps dropping connection on me. I don't know what its malfunction is, but it's starting to piss me off too. Frig sakes. Takes a while to resync. Hello? Resync now, please. Whatever. Well, today I want to at least go to the MTO and get the stickers for the car, so that way there, if I do decide to get ambiguous and work on it and get it going, it's drivable. So I want to do that. But this thing is starting to piss me off. This DSL, it cut out on me last night. I tried to upload the vlog over it and it just wouldn't go, and I don't know. It's just pissing me right off. Gonna have to get the guys to test my line and stuff. Okay, look, now it's working. Now it's working. Piece of shit. But anyhoozle, I'll have to see what's going on here and go from there. So, but yeah, I want to also go to the MTO today and pick up the sticker for the car and all that stuff. So we'll have at her. But first, my stomach's really upset, so I have to deal with that and then go from there. So yeah. Alrighty, well, it's about 2 o'clock now, or somewhere around there. Girlfriend contacted me. Said there's a giant bee in the window downstairs. So see if there is a giant bee in the windows downstairs, and then we'll figure out how we're gonna deal with it. If it's a bee, I want to save it. If it's a wasp, I want to kill it. But she's kind of like Dave. Everything's a bee. So we'll see if we can find it. Oh, see. Oh, there he is. You see him? And it is a bee. Shit. Okay, we're gonna have to save that guy. Okay, for this I'm gonna need a Tupperware container and a piece of cardboard. Big sakes. Alright, perfect. Alright, I'll be right back. Starting to think this guy was either starving or something. I don't know how long he's been there, but he can't even get up on his friggin' legs. Look at this, he's dicked. Oh, frick, back it out, Adam. Starting to think humans should be built with 3 hands. You know, one to hold the camera and the other 2 to do things. Holy shit, that was the stupidest bee I ever seen. He didn't want to fly, and I literally just like put the piece of cardboard underneath him. He climbed on it, and then I just poured him into the Tupperware container. He fell in there, and he could clearly get out of the Tupperware container. His wings looked like they were intact. No, he was happy in there. So I just brought him outside, put him in the grass, and he's like, whatevs, I don't care. I think he's drunk or dying or probably needs to eat. God knows, he could have been there for like a couple days, and knowing those things, they move their wings a lot, so they probably metabolize food a lot faster than we do. So chances are he was probably starving, low in energy, couldn't move his wings and stuff. But anyhoozle, I need to go to the MTO. I need to buy stickers for the car. I also need to find my keys so that I can actually drive my car, wherever the frig they are. Well, qu'est-ce que fuck? Where did I put my keys? Well, this is rifle cocked. They're not up here. Negatory! Oh, they gotta be around here somewhere. This is just dicked. Oh, they're on top of the fridge. Okay, grab the keys, grab the smokes, get the information out of the Trans Am. I need the mileage and the ownership, and then we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of MTO. That made absolutely no sense. It's the way she goes. Alright. Rock and roll. 177,000 kilometers on the old girl. Right on, for sure. Alrighty, let's roll off to the MTO. Oh, you remember when I said it wasn't going to be busy in there? Holy shit, was I ever wrong. That place was busier than a son of a bitch. Oh well. Now let's try and get out of here. We're locked in by a great big friggin' Chevy 2500 here. But yeah, it was busier than friggin' there, let me tell you. Kinda feel like going for an ice cap. Maybe we'll go to Hortons, get an ice cap, and then head her home. Is that the plan, Stan? There, sticker's done. Pontiac. Yeah. So obviously you guys noticed in the driving back scene there was no audio, or in the driving to the MTO scene there was no audio. Reason being is this camera picked up a lot of distorted audio in the car and it just frigged up everything, so I had to cut the audio out. But we will be doing a drive to work soon. Also, you noticed that my custom windsock thing kind of failed me for the last time. So right now I'm kind of revamping one here. I got a piece of fluff. I'm revamping it version 2.0. There will not be a video on that, but basically I'm putting stronger Velcro on it and it should work. But yeah, I'm watching the rendered scene right now where it just kind of falls off and sits in front of the camera for a good 3 seconds. You know, you guys remember that scene? You just finished watching it. Yeah, it's kind of choppy right now, but whatever. And then it just kind of lets go and falls off, but it sits there and blocks the lens for a good while before it finally lets go. But no, I'm revamping this thing. It's not going to fall off anymore. I'm done with that, and it'll be awesomer than frig. So hopefully this time around it works better. So let's try it out. Alrighty, well, it's getting late. We got to go to work. By we, I mean me. You guys are coming too, sort of. But yeah, we gotta go. So I'm not putting the windsock on the camera today, which might be kind of bad. Reason being is I'm having some troubles with it. The design works, but it doesn't stay attached. So I'm trying some new shit to see if I can get it to work. Now I see why people sew the Velcro to the friggin' thing. That's the better way of doing it. So yeah, probably should have stitched it on. But I'm trying some, I'm gonna use some glue on the adhesive too and see if that'll hold it, because the stock sticky side doesn't quite cut it, so frig it. But it's off to work we go. Hi ho, hi ho. So we'll hammer down, head her off to work. Of course the wind's probably gonna mess with this program now because it can, but yeah, we'll head her off to work and go from there. Then hopefully tonight that windsock will be good, and then tomorrow we can use that again. But we'll see what we do. For the drive to work, I'll use my audio recorder if I can find the thing. Where the hell did I put it? Alright, I left it in the house. Right back. Alrighty, let's go off to work. Yeah, I didn't get shit done today. I don't know why, but lately it's like I have such a hard time falling asleep and an even harder time waking up. I don't know what the frig's going on. Like I was awake at 10, but I just could not find the energy to pull my ass out of bed. Or the will, for that matter. Ah, well. Well, tomorrow hopefully I have a little bit more oomph in me and I can pull my ass out of bed earlier, because I want to put the charger on the battery and get that thing just jolting. And while it's doing that, I'm going to install the switches in the car, and then hopefully we can get some power window action and they work good. And if everything's good to go, I'm gonna head over to the oil shop, get the old oil taken out, new oil put in, and then see what we can do about that. And then we can drive the satchel off of it again. Because that thing is literally just a summer toy, you know? That's all it is. Just a summer toy. A car that I can just drive around and have fun with. Like, this is an actual functional car. That thing's just a toy. I was almost tempted to make that the vlogging car. turn it into like load it up with camera rigs and stuff and make it into the vlogging car, but I really don't want to take it away from stock because it's such an awesome car. I love that style of Trans Am, the 82 to, I'm going to say 82 to 89. I wasn't a fan of what they did to them in 1990, 91, 92. They kind of try to make them look like Knight Rider with the nose piece and all that. And then from 92 to 96, I think it was, they just completely bastardized them. I really don't like that era of the Firebird. But then, or was it to 97? I can't remember now. But I remember the 98 one looked really sleek. It was all bubbly and stuff, and it looked really good. And that one I really, really, really liked. But those things are going for a good chunk of change these days. I'd like to find one of those for a daily driver. It doesn't have to be a V8, just be a V6 hardtop. I guess it could be a T-top, but it was funny, back when I used to drive my Tempo, I was shopping around and I found a V6 Camaro and I was tempted to pick it up for my winter beat or sell the Tempo and drive the Camaro. So then I was driving F-body all year round, and I could have just had it undercoated like Mega, put some good winter tires on it and drove that in the winter, and then drove the Trans Am in the summer. Rear wheel drive is not that big of a deal in the winter. As long as you take it easy and put weight in the arse end, you're fine. My buddy Pierre drives his friggin' 1986 Mercury Cougar around, and he's got a 351 Windsor under the hood, and it's freaking louder than hell, and it's torquier than hell, and he still drives the shit out of that thing in the winter. He just gets a crown sprayed. That's just a brand of undercoating. He gets that done every year, and the car's fine, not a big deal. Like, he's got rust showing on the doors and stuff like that, but every summer he just does a little touch-up body work on it, and it's fine. Worked great. So, I think it's more in how you drive. So, if you drive like an idiot, yeah, you're going to wrap it around a telephone. But if you drive cautiously in the winter, you'll have no problems. He does get stuck occasionally, but he's got these things that you wedge under the tire and it gives you grip. Alright guys, let's go. Find it and grind it. Yeah, this Sony field recorder is probably the best thing I've ever purchased. I still want to buy the screen for my GoPro. I'd like to have that option, to have the extended screen, and that way there, you know, I can tell what I'm aiming at and stuff. That would be nice. Well, that's like $100 accessory. But, yeah. I like using that GoPro for the driving scenes, too. It's Evelyn Gonzalez just bought a GoPro. She got it for 140 bucks. Holy shit. She got it for 60 bucks cheaper than me. Freaking not fair. Well, not really. I got mine for 190, so 50 bucks cheaper than me. Same one, Helmet Hero. That's what she bought. Kind of anxious to see her vlog today to see how she implements it, because yesterday she just did some funny stuff, like put it in the waterproof case and pitched it in the pool, and, you know, just doing things like that. But now that she has it, she's probably going to do some funnier things with it. I guess we'll have to wait and see what comes out today. Friggin' it's Evelyn Gonzalez, people. Check out her channel. She's a daily vlogger. She keeps them short and sweet. Now, unlike me, I make them long and brutal. She keeps them short and sweet and just covers the main events in her day, and that's it. And it's, you know what, it's entertaining. Well, I find it entertaining. Check her out and see what you think. And maybe that might give some of you guys out there ideas for vlogging. Like, you don't have, there's all different styles of vlogging. Everybody says they want to get into it. Well, so many different things you can do. You don't have to try and make these 30-minute friggin' mini-series like I do. You can actually just go on and take it easy and just cover the main things. Or just make funny videos of your day. Like, have a good time. YouTube's about having fun. The fact that they monetize everything now, that's just a bonus. But, yeah. I like her channel. I like the way she's going. You can tell she's just having fun with it. YouTube for her is just something to have fun with. Every once in a while she works at a zoo there, so every once in a while she takes the camera with her to work and she films some zoo animals, and it's kind of funny. I haven't been to the zoo in a couple of years there, so I have no idea what's there anymore and stuff, so That, and I hate walking around the zoo when it's this warm. Just can't do it. It's so frickin' brutal. One thing I want to do that we did before was we went to medieval times, and I'd love to do that now that I'm vlogging. Last time we went, we just took pictures, and I had my old crackberry, and I tried taking pictures with the crackberry, and they didn't turn out worth a shit. But I'd love to go there now that I'm vlogging. I don't know if we're allowed to videotape that crap, but it's awesome, man. Knights beating the shit out of each other, eating with your fingers, and holy shit, ecopeds everywhere, boys. Ecopeds everywhere. Alrighty, well, we're at work, aka hell. So let's friggin' park the beast and head her inside. Alrighty, so I'll talk to you guys on my break. So until then, peace the frig out. Alrighty, well, it's break time. Just came outside for a cigarette and some sun and stuff, some vitamin D, I guess, the natural way. I don't have the windsock on this guy, so if it gets windy, it might get a little cocked over, but we'll see. Apparently this camera has a wind cut in it, but I don't think they never work that good, but whatever. Oh, check it out. Still hasn't moved it. Still for sale. Didn't want a buttload of money for it. It might be worth it, but I checked. It's only 2-wheel drive. It's not a 4x4, so that just lowers the value even more. But yeah, like Rex is hunting for a new truck, and he's been test driving a bunch and stuff. And you're probably wondering why there's no videos from Rex lately. Well, Rex blew up his computer, so he's got no way to edit yet. So he's got to fix his computer before he can edit. No, not the one that I built him a while ago. This is his old Acer, quad-core Acer. The one I built him was actually for his wife, and he doesn't want to use that one there to edit because it doesn't have the horsepower that his has. So he's got to fix his computer before he can carry on. So yeah, but what was I gonna say? But yeah, that's why he hasn't made any videos. But he's been hunting for trucks, and he's been finding like 4x4 Dodges and 4x4 Fords and stuff for like, yeah, they need a little bit of work, but he's been finding for like 3 grand, 4 grand. They got a little bit of high mileage on them, 150,000 kilometers, which I think is like 80 miles or something, 80,000 miles or something like that. So yeah, they're a little bit used, but what the frig, you know? Truck. They're usually pretty reliable for a while. Like my buddy just rolled 400,000 on his Ford F-150, so that's not bad. But he's been looking for trucks, and he's been finding them super cheap. And then I see that white thing over there that's covered in friggin' undercoating, so that means that it's probably seen a winter or two, or you know, in case it does see a winter, it's protected. Or he's trying to hide something. You never know. Like the floor was redone in it or something, and he just, instead of wanting to put like, he basically put a plate over it and riveted it in place. Holy wind, really? Just because I don't have the muffler on it. Just because he wanted to hide some work he did to it, he just covers it in tar. But I looked under the front end, and there's no way it doesn't have the differential in the front. So yeah, it's not a 4-wheel drive or 4x4 or whatever you want to call it. Well, it's good that it's windy, but it's bad because it dicks over the you know, the wind's nice because it cools you off, but it wrecks the video, so it's like the vlogger's enemy. And because I'm trying to rebuild my muffler to fix some things, it doesn't really help much, so oh well, what can you do? But on a lighter note, at least we got the stickers on the Trans Am, so that's a bonus. We'll be able to hopefully get that thing going soon enough. You know, the wind's probably just wrecking the audio right now, just wrecking it. Oh, I wish I had my wind blocker on. The other thing I was thinking was, too bad this Velcro wasn't breathable. If I poked holes in the Velcro, I could just slap the Velcro right over top. If this got a little bit of fluff on it, it might slide, it might break the wind. But tomorrow I'll have the wind muff on it again, and we'll be good to go. Holy crap, I can't deal with this wind. It's just gonna wreck the audio, I know it. But yeah, other than that, today's been just a regular day. And every day, you know. Apparently the forest fires up in Kirkland Lake, they're getting really out of hand, like big time. Yeah, the forest fires up north are getting really out of hand, people were saying. Apparently they're starting to move into town and stuff, and starting to take houses apparently, and this one lady was like, the fire's practically in my backyard, what should I do? And we're like, pack up your shit and bail, you know, save your life. Your house is probably insured, burns to the ground, insurance will buy you a new one. Just save your soul. Grab your most prized possessions, pack them in a bag, pitch them in the car, and frig off where there's no fire. That's what you gotta do. Some people are like, but what about my phone service? Can I cancel it until I come back? Don't worry about that. Just friggin' go. Holy crap. All worried about paying their bills and stuff, and it's like, yeah, you know what? The longer you stay on the phone with me is less evac time you have to bail. So push comes to shove, get the frig out of Dodge, you know what I'm saying? Holy shit. But it's the way people are, I guess. I don't know. Oh well. Anyhoozle, I should probably head her back inside and carry on. I had a late break there because I just had to have fun dealing with Bell India and all that. Those guys are a pain in the friggin' rectum to deal with. And due to that, it was kind of annoying, but it's the way she goes, the way she goes. So that ended up being a half an hour call. I wanted to come out here at 5:30 and got out here at 6 because of the call out and all that and fun stuff. But yeah, I should head her back inside and carry on with my night. And I'll talk to you guys on my lunch. Maybe the wind will be died down by then and it won't be so bad. We will see. So talk to you guys on my lunch break. Alright, peace out. Alrighty, well, it's shortly after 8. I gotta go back inside shortly there and carry on with my night. But yeah, I just finished watching the Philip DeFranco, and it was actually pretty good. He talked about a bunch of things. He always has 3 topics, right? So first topic was about that kid who videotaped, well, I shouldn't say videotaped, basically he live streamed his roommate in a college dorm, I assume, I believe that's what it was, basically having sex with another man because, well, his roommate was gay. And then what ended up happening was he ended up like videotaping this, live streaming it, tweeting it and all that, and basically getting the word out. A whole bunch of people ended up watching this, and ended up that the kid was like so embarrassed and stuff that he went and committed suicide. So he was talking about the kid finally got sentenced, and you know what he got was bullshit. He got like 30 days in prison. 30 days in prison. Was it 300 hours of community service? He has to pay $10,000 to a hate group, to anti-hate crimes or whatever it is, like some sort of a anti-hate group, a fundraiser for it, I guess. I don't know how that works, but whatevs. So like finding a cure for cancer, there's always going to be hate in the world, so I don't know what you're funding, but anywho, and something else, but so yeah, you had to do all that, and it's like 30 days in prison, really? He basically pushed a guy over the edge, drove him to kill himself, and all he gets is 30 days in prison? Wow, that's dicked. So, the next topic I kind of skimmed through because I was more interested in the last topic he talked about, which was broken YouTube. Because, yeah, I figured he was going to talk about what happened yesterday, because that made no sense. I uploaded my video at like friggin', it was up at 11. I got home last night. I waited around till 4 o'clock in the morning, and that son of a bitch wasn't done processing. I was like, well, what the frig's going on? Why is it taking so long to process? Only thing I could think of is the file was corrupt when it was uploaded. But I checked the video, and the video played fine on my computer at home, so I just deleted the old one, uploaded the new one, and it worked. So, but he's mainly talking about viewer counts. Views are dropping, subs are dropping. YouTube did a thing back in February, on February 13th, I believe it was, where they axed out a bunch of inactive accounts. And by doing that, if they're subscribed to your channel, then your sub count would take a hit. Basically lose that person as a sub. Now for, small people like me and, a bunch of other small YouTubers, we barely even noticed it. But you get into the large YouTubers like Shay Carl, who has like 1 million subscribers, and Freddie Wong, who sits there, I think he has like 2 million subs, and Philip DeFranco, who has a bunch of subs, like I think he's at 1 million too, and all the big top YouTubers. Oh man, Ray William Johnson was the funniest. He lost 790,000 subscribers. But he made them back already, so that's all right. But yeah, when you're getting 24,000 subscribers a day, you don't really worry about numbers like that, eh? Holy shit. I can go for some of those numbers, let me tell you. But imagine trying to comment on comments with that many people commenting. I'd probably have to stop doing that. But yeah, it was pretty cool the way he put it out there, but it didn't explain why my post-processing problem failed. So, but needless enough to say, he talked about that, and apparently it's been a lot of gripe on the YouTube forums about people losing views and such, but apparently they're changing the way the views work too. Before it was, if somebody watched your video for 30 seconds, that was a view. That counted as a view. Now they're not doing it like that anymore. Now it's based on how long they watch your video. So the longer your video gets watched, the more views it generates or something like that. I don't understand how that algorithm works, but YouTube is really trying to push for people to generate longer content. So people like Bloke, for instance, yeah, he can produce a long video sometimes. Most of the times, like when I first started the Skaven channel, for instance, I was going by the template of short and sweet. That's what, back when I was hanging out with Dave and Rick and all them, they told me that, keep your videos short and sweet, don't make them long, because YouTubers don't have the attention span to watch a long video. And I was like, oh, I guess you're kind of right, but making a 5-minute long vlog would be impossible, because I have so much to talk about during the day, so it's just not possible. So I was actually surprised when a lot of people said longer videos. I was like, really? You guys want longer videos? Okay, well, we'll make them longer, I guess. And YouTube now wants people to start generating longer videos And in turn, because now everybody's monetized, you know how that is. Everybody has the ability to put ads on their videos. Apparently, they will, what's the word I want to say here? Kind of pay you back for making a longer video, somehow with the ads. I don't know how that works, but whatever. So I guess now with their new view count thing, with the way it works, the longer your videos watch, the more views it gets. Right on. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. Well, that's the final thing I'm leaving with you is the way the new YouTube thing works. Let me know what you think of that. If you have any other insight on that, be sure to leave a comment, PM me, whatever. Also remember guys, I do have that PO box and I've been getting asked a lot from a lot of people about shout outs and stuff, wanting shout outs. They're gonna start vlogging and they want a shout out. Well, you know what the best way to get a shout out is? Send me a letter in the mail, you know? Just write up a letter, make sure you put your YouTube name on it. Hey buddy with the postcard, your YouTube name, remember that? Yeah, make sure you put your YouTube name on it and I'll read it on the air. I won't put your address or nothing out there, just I'll read the letter itself and block out all the personal stuff. And I'll give you a shout out on the channel. That is the easiest way to do it. The only other way, like today I gave Evelyn Gonzalez a shout out again because I really like her channel. I watch it every day. She drops a video and I watch it. I like the stuff she puts out. So if I watch her channel and I actually do really like the content, then I will give you a shout out. No problem. But the easiest way, once again, to do this is by sending me a letter. So that's the best way to do it. But on that note guys, it's getting kind of late. I think I'm going to shut this down here and call it a night. So on that note, if you like today's video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit the like button. Lets me know you like the video and I like that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know where to leave them. Comment section below. And until next time guys, keep on vlogging.